Alrighty, guys. I have a little bit of time on recording for the new banner just to do some breakdown and see what we are actually, what's going on essentially with these units. So let's kind of start right out the bat with the battleship right here. We have Atra here. So she is going to be, what does she actually boost? Let's kind of see what she does at base. Um, oh. Okay. Wait a minute. So, level one, or let's just show the base 20%. Oh, wow. I don't know how I feel about this right here. Um, so if you have the AV system and if you are in IBO, you're getting the 30%. But if you're only in IBO, you're only getting 20. Oh, snap. So what's the highest this one actually goes up to then? 44. Oh, then this one is basically, is this one a limited time battleship? Holy cow. This one may be. Oh, snap. We are beyond cooked. Are we now? Wait a minute. Oh no, she's not. Oh wow, dude, she's not even a limited time battleship, and she's getting a lot of good perks. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, AV system and IBO, you might consider it pretty niche, but I mean, a lot of unit are in that, right? Yeah, let's kind of take a look. I mean, there should be a lot of unit within AV system. Yeah, I mean, literally, I mean, you don't have like a lot, but this should eventually get maybe even a little bit more flush out. If they want to consider all the other Gundam frame unit, or I don't even know if all the Gundam frame unit use the AV system. That's the thing. Um, what else I'm not seeing in here? No, I wouldn't say every Gundam frame unit use AV system. That's the thing. I don't think all of them use it. So, I mean, regardless, you still has that option. So it can make it a fairly niche yet powerful addition to that. So that's actually not bad. We'll take it. All right. So let's take a look at Bart real quick. 13.3. So that's within line with most of the attacker type units, so nothing out of the extraordinary right there. The weapon range, all of them are pretty much going to be like a 1 to 4, so uh, nothing too crazy about that right there. Obviously, given the fact that this is a melee type unit, so they can't really make it a 5 range, even if they wanted to. I mean, they can, but they wouldn't. So specialized unit, Tekadon, we have the AV system, type of Snow. So specialized and type of snows, they are definitely the tag to go to. The AV system, we do have the battleship for, but I wouldn't say it's the most accessible. So I will leave that as like a not the best team right now. Right. So we'll leave that there. Large mace, we have the ARM 200 mm cannon, tail blade. We have the AV limiter off. We have the EX version as well. Um, Not really the best in power. If you do want to compare it to God Gundam, this one is definitely not nearly as high. But keep in mind, you do have a whopping 40% increased critical damage. You have base 25% crit rate already as far as the actual EX weapon, while the basic one does have roughly about, give or take, 800 less power and a 40% crit rate. But I mean, most of the time you'll probably use the EX over the regular anyways, so there's that. The ability wise, increase attack and energy recovery single unit level 3. That's actually pretty good. I mean, if you put this unit in the forefront, you constantly take attacks from enemies. I mean, you will obviously lose energy rapidly, but having that is actually pretty helpful. Just building like that, that's actually pretty nice. Vulgar condition. up to 15% and 10% defense decrease. I mean, defense wise, it's not like the huge problem. If you do have unit to defend you, um, that's never really like an issue in any given situation. But that extra 15% can be pretty crucial. So we got the nano laminate armor level 3. So beam reduced damage taken by 30%, obviously. So that's actually not too terrible. I guess this is kind of like a trade-off. They want to give you that as a feature. Sure, why not? Mikaski August. I mean, this guy probably has one of the better melee stat. 880. I want to say it's definitely up there. Even without looking at like, I want to say compared to Domo, it's about there. Okay, it's definitely nothing to slouch about. Not the best tag wise. Like we have the all series protagonist gonna type physical enhanced. Not the craziest roster for sure. Skills boost critical rate by 50. Snap. The EX weapon is gonna get used up pretty well because you activate this, you're talking about a good 75% popping your EX skill or EX skill with the critical damage. Pretty nuts. I mean, you can definitely go for like an all out DPS route, right? But they do give you the sway. In the option, you do need that, so keep that in mind. Increase damage start by 20%, and then oh, there you go. So you don't really need the skill one because you are technically speaking, getting a 50% base critical rate. So I wouldn't really use the increased critical rate skills anymore because that's kind of a redundant in a way. I'd rather not use it and probably use the sway if needed. Extra chance step, and you're starting out at 6 MP already, so that's good. That's good. Reduce damage taken by 15%. Okay, so sure, why not? I mean, that's actually just adding on to what uh, the Lupus Rex is already doing. I mean, the overall palette wise is nothing too crazy. I think it's definitely a little bit more not as crazy built as, let's say, Domo or something like that. It's just kind of basic. It gives you kind of like the bare bone. Kind of wish that there's a little bit more in the EX character ability. That would have been great. Just we just need like extra more, and we'll be cooking. But nonetheless, let's take a look at the aerials rebuild and let's see what do we actually have right here. This one is definitely geared towards having, let's say, no, I want to say it's pretty average out. I think HP is definitely up there. If not, like, I wouldn't say, or maybe it's alongside with like where RX 782 is for the HP department. Defense is definitely not the highest, if I recall correctly. So let's kind of see what the tags are looking like. Oh, series, gun type protagonist, specialized units, gun arm, one shot killer. Okay. Again, providing support to one shot killer. I mean, we can definitely use another defensive unit if we needed to, I guess, but I don't think we actually need one. Beam saber, beam rifle, escutcheon, beam rifle, or the gun bit rifle max power. This one you can't just outright use it. You have to build up your tension. So that's the problem with this one. And you do have your Gambit Rifle EX. 35% attack down. Okay. Ability wise, increase max HP, increase defense when HP 50% or higher. And then a sketch in level 3. So you're reducing damage. I mean, this one should have been at least like a good 50%. I don't know why they're only giving it at 30%. I know it's for Beam specifically, but come on, man. You could have given us even like a 40% would have been great. So I definitely feel like Aerial's rebuild itself is kind of like mid. We gotta see what Celeta's doing because I saw the preview and it was kind of interesting how they're wording it. I'm trying to see how they're actually having it in game. So let's kind of see. Defense is definitely up there with anything above like the 800 range right now is definitely looking pretty solid. So the tags are not the best, just three. All series protagonists, get pilot, nothing too crazy in a way. Boost range, high speed, force guard. I mean, at least you have force guard. So that is definitely something I'll probably use 3 times in a row if needed to be. So there's that. The ability, we do have a support defense 1 time. Their ability type increase defense by 20. All right, so you're getting MP by 6. Oh, sure. This one is just the fact that you can use the escutcheon EX, or sorry, the escutcheon skill faster. So there's that. Here comes to where the EX character ability on the standard banner units outshine the limited time banner unit. What's going on here? What do we do here? When piloting a unit with specific tags, so any gun arm, we have a lot actually. So this one you can use it for the other area, the other area. We have both the left rip, thorn, and urn. So those can get affected by this one as well. When piloting a unit, which is the gun arm tag, can execute support defense when an enemy responds to an ally's attack with a counter during a fight. Increase damage out to enemy. Okay, okay. So how I'm perceiving this is when your support defending, all right. Usually, if let's say your A unit, which is the one that the enemy's attacking. So let's say the enemy unit A is attacking ally unit A. Usually when a defensive unit A is blocking for them, that defensive unit A does not provide any support attack whatsoever. It's only defensively supporting. So if I'm getting this correctly, not only are you providing the defense now, you're countering, you're doing an extra attack on top of defending as well. So not only is your ally A unit attacking, you're attacking as well. I mean, we gotta find it out. Like we gotta summon to test it out, and I don't know if I'm gonna be summoning tonight, or whatever. But if I am perceiving this as it is, um, then that should be that should be kind of nuts. I mean, that is kind of groundbreaking. Anyway, this will be the first unit to do that. Okay, so I mean, again, a lot of these limited time units or character, they're not as crazy as like a lot of these side banner character or units. It's kind of funny how things gonna work like that. But if you guys have summon and if you guys have already tested it out, definitely let me know that in the comment section below. Definitely let other people know because I don't know if I'm pulling tonight or whatever, so I probably won't know. But I mean, other than that, that's gonna be it for me, and I will be catching you guys all on the next one.